like classic furniture because it has stood the test of time. To be classic meant that it had to be stylish. If it just became second-hand and old and unloved, it was discarded. Classic is a very overused word, so that things which are now described as classic may not necessarily be classic. But those things which are classic have stood the test of time and historically are good. I started to like classic furniture even when I was very young. I started in my life in business in 1957, and I started in a very small way, and eventually it took over my life, and I then had galleries in both Sydney and London. The classic furniture that I liked deemed to be the best of it, and that is reckoned to be from the golden age of cabinet making, which went from about 1760 through to about 1830, and encompasses those names that we all know of Chippendale, Hepplewhite, Sheraton. And at the same time, wonderful furniture was being made in France as well as in England. The Classic Chair Company started because it was impossible to buy long sets of chairs. So selecting very good models, we made chairs to suit that market. We started the very best of everything to make them as well as they could ever be made. We selected Thailand because of the availability of two things: the wood and the availability of extraordinarily talented woodworkers. The main wood that we used was that which is usually described in the UK as Burma Padauk. It takes colour beautifully, very resilient to knocks and scratches, and is just a wonderful, wonderful wood. And it was frequently used by Thomas Chippendale. The aim of the Classic Chair Company is to make furniture with a passion beyond that ordinary. We had the craftspeople to make it. What we needed and what we thought we brought to it was the ability to turn it into fine art as well. In other words, to make it better, but also keeping in the foremost to make it the most stylish. There was nothing of the mediocre in it. There was no shortcut to make it quicker, to make it cheaper. The Industrial Revolution hadn't brought in things like dowels and so on. It was usually, we still did all those mortise and tenon, all the hand-cut dovetails, all those things which made furniture better, made it more durable, made it part of the soul of the maker. And so we make it, may take us up to 160 hours to make a chair. We were able to produce things in the same way and with the same dedication as people did 200 or 300 years ago. But the next great period after the golden age of cabinet making, I believe, to be Art Deco. Art Deco, which started in the 1920s, became global. It encompassed all things. It encompassed architecture, automobiles, aeroplanes, furniture, jewelry, fabrics, everything. The maker is Jacques-Émile Ruhlmann. Ruhlmann is always reckoned to be the greatest designer. The start of Monaco living was our homage really to Ruhlmann. We're using the great luxury materials, exotic veneers, shagreen, silver, chrome, brass, and often it has a number of those in each piece of furniture. Yes, very happy about classic chairs. We've got a coterie of people who are extremely talented. I think we make furniture very, very well. People are very pleased with it. We get lots of compliments about our furniture, and we get a lot of satisfaction out of making it well. We get a lot of satisfaction out of people liking our furniture. We have done hundreds of projects all throughout the world. You know, quite wonderful because it's given us entree to many palaces, to the most luxurious hotels in the world, to casinos, to historic houses. We've been very fortunate to have as our customers some of the most wonderful people in the world.